What is up, everybody? DanDanTheFireman here. Today we're going to be going over this video and talk about the crashes, but grab yourself a Cardo Pack Talk Edge, 10% off in the description. There's a link, or use code DDTF.
Overtake directly.
Let's go ahead and watch this.
It's hard to adjust the speed and ultimately
I feel like I've seen this one.
Yep.
Oh, so he passed. Wasn't set up for the turn. Looks like he stopped, though, still with some asphalt, but then like the handlebars were probably turned a little bit and then fell over. So when you're applying the brakes, you want to have your handlebars straight in line with the bike. So if you apply the brakes at a stop and you have your handlebars kind of like crooked, it's going to fall towards where your tires are turned. So my best guess is that he was about to go off, try to like turn towards the road, but he stopped and then applied the brakes and fell over. So let's go back just a little bit here. Now we're going to be passing on the double yellow. Now take a look at the signage. So we have a sharp left coming up, and you can kind of see it right here. It's a blind turn, kind of a high-risk maneuver. Not something I would recommend doing because we're going to be in orange stage here. Really prepped for anything that could be coming around that corner. Because part of planning your ride is locating hazardous situations and assessing. And it's really hard to assess anything coming around that corner because it's blind. So I would just wait until you have more of a straightaway, kind of like what we just had, to pass a bunch of people. So passing on here, not good. Even his buddies are like, I'm not passing. So we get up to here, it's like he has to do a sharp left turn, and he's you can barely see. Started going off road, and then he just drops the bike. He doesn't dump it, he doesn't crash, he just drops it. So it means he actually stopped right there, and then fell over. So thankfully nothing crazy bad happened, but we're gonna go ahead and move on. All right, bike seems completely fine, bar from some scratches, of course. Okay, so we're coming around. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What did we hit? No, what did we hit? What's in the road? That can't be the road. Oh, yeah. Maybe there's a speed bump right here. So applying the brakes pretty hard because we have a turn coming up, and then hitting speed bumps, it's going to cause that, and then your handlebars are going to turn, and then we fall. So this is why we wear full gear as part of being a smart rider, requiring using personal protective equipment just in case something happens. And that's what happened there. All right. Beyond grateful, we're lucky to walk right away from this accident. So we're going 86, okay. Nighttime, you see the sign up there? Sharp left, sharp right. Recommended 15. Sharp left. There's the chevrons. Look how many signs are pointed out to you that you should probably slow it down before a turn.
Guys, I went off.
So probably talking on his cardos, talking to his buddies. It's really good. Once again, link in the description for a discount. You just click the link or use the code. Either way.
Oh.
And you can actually, with the app, you can record the audio between your buddies too. So the Cardo app, that's a new feature. So yeah, there's plenty of signage saying, hey, we should slow it down before the turn. We're going 62 at this point. Trying to slow it down a little bit more, but that's a sharp turn. Now you could have made it. With some more advanced training, maybe trail braking and whatnot, but it's just better to slow it down before the turn and then accelerate after the fact. At nighttime, you can't really see where it's going, but the signs really let you know. Now, I know a lot of this is like common sense, but the thing is, I've been doing this for years, and people are still making these mistakes. So if it was common sense and common knowledge and common skills to not do this, then we wouldn't have any of these videos anymore. So the simple fact that we still have these videos, I'm going to keep saying the same thing over and over again. So right here, trigger warning, painful moment. Okay. Oh, hit something. What's that on the road?
Couldn't brake in time.
You gonna hit your buddy? What's going on? Oh. This is where communication is really important, and also paying attention in a group ride. Oh, we got more. Okay, what do we got? Oh, this is from the guy that hit him. No. Oh. Wait, is that the same? A drizzle. Is this like another person that crashes? Or was this the person in the front? Like, why were we stopping? Okay, so it looks like there's multiple accidents involved here.
A bit more focus, which the rider at the back definitely lacked, as he couldn't.
Maybe somebody crashed because there's like parts in the road. It's interesting to like.
Right in a group.
Okay, so somebody must have crashed. So the second video is before this. It's almost like a prequel after the fact. So remember when we talk about rescuing, remain calm, ensure our own safety. So if somebody else crashes, we do have to be very careful. And this is where communicating honestly with the caros and be like, hey, somebody crashed, everyone slow down. That really helps. But part of a group ride, part of being a team is that your individual effort, if you do really well, it actually helps the team. So your individual effort here is to be paying attention while you're actually riding in a group. And you're basically riding your own ride. And then your group will just become safer and better because everyone is working hard on their individual skill set. It's not like, hey, we're all a group mob mentality and we're just going to kind of move with the group. No, pay attention yourself. And if you see something, then yeah, pay attention and not hit somebody else. So if we are in a group ride, these people are doing their own individual things. But if nobody in the back is paying attention because they're just anticipating, hey, you know, we're going to continue going, and they're not thinking, this is what happens. So now we have multiple accidents, not just one. So his leg probably really hurts, his left leg. So we have that first person, which is going to be, so we got one, at least 3 or 4 there. So this is the first one that crashed. And all those bike parts, I'm assuming, were up in the road. And then everyone else is crashing into everybody. So this is why having that rescue pack or having a trauma kit is really important. And also remaining calm and ensure your own safety, because then you're adding to the fact. So originally just one, now we have like 4 or 5, 6, maybe 8 people that are hurt. Be very careful, guys. Focus on your ride and be careful when you actually park on the side of the road, especially if you're in the front. ZH2 bro, welcome. Welcome. So Ollie going through an intersection. Whoa.
What are you doing, you handicap? What are you doing? What?
We saw it.
Who are you speaking to? You fucking handicap. Why put that in front of me? I'm like, handicap? You are handicap. Too cheeky. You're putting it out in front of me. Yeah, we're not going, you know.
Okay, so we're coming up to here. We see that the person did continue moving. Maybe they were supposed to stop. I don't know, but we saw it. So us as motorcycle riders positioning ourselves for safety and taking our safety as our responsibility shouldn't try to just cut out in front of them. So now we can stop, do this, let them go.
What are you doing, you handicap? What are you doing?
Just let them go, because we just want to get on with our day. So all this is unnecessary. All this is unnecessary.
And they're having issues with
don't go off the road.
On the actual
there we go.
Bike and the power band.
Sharp right turn coming up.
Right, they're having, you know,
going 60. Okay.
With the bike itself.
That's a sharp turn, dude.
They're not understanding and utilizing.
So we low-sided. Let's see what kind of gear he has. Let's see if he looks at his elbow.
Shockingly non-painful.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, so we're coming up to here. Now, this is one of the parts when it comes to moto vlogging is that you are paying attention to your story and you're talking and the camera and everything. Maybe he's just so used to it because on this other turn, we're going 48, so 44.
On the actual bike and the power.
It's about the same kind of turn.
Right, they're having.
So we speed up to this.
Concerns with the bike itself because they're not.
And we're going about 5 to 10 miles an hour faster on this turn. And so he leaned the bike really hard. Low traction on the side, lost traction, rear tire slid out.
Understanding and utilizing.
And that's what happens. And so then look at the arm when it goes down. This is why we have that armor protection on the side, because when we do put our arms down, it's going to slide on that armor and the abrasion-resistant material. He does have gloves, so that's good. Didn't slide too hard, but imagine if there was a car there.
That was shockingly non.
So take it a little bit slower. We have the signs indicating, hey, we should probably, you know, do the speed limit at least.
Lane splitting at such a speed can be surprising,
okay.
But fortunately the rider managed to spot the driver and react quickly.
Let's see what happens here. Good job with the brakes. Good job anticipating that. You guys saw the open lane. So we're lane splitting here at a decent speed. I mean, it's high rate, you know, 47. Let's go back a little bit more.
The rider
We'll
manager.
come up here. There's some open patterns here, but not much. There's one right here on the left, and especially one on the right here. And what I'm talking about open lane patterns, this person can easily switch over into this open lane. It's an open spot, okay? Watch out for those gaps, especially when you're lane filtering, because all you have is, and there's that gap right there. So he's applying the brakes. That's really good. So he's doing some good progressive braking to buy himself some time. So you want to be able to do that because our total stopping distance isn't good. We're not going to be able to stop in time, but if we're going to buy ourselves a little bit, we're going to have an open gap to the left, which is what we see right here. So now that he's slowed down enough, he's able to go into the left side with a nice swerve. So he did both red stage maneuvers of applying progressive braking and then swerving. So it was really good. It's one of those hazardous situations, but I think he might have a motorcycle jacket underneath the jacket. I don't know. Unless he's got some thick forearms. Oh, geez. Let's go ahead and mute you. So we're coming up to a crest of the hill. You can't see much around it. Hopefully no other vehicles. There it is. Ooh. Got very lucky on that one. Thankfully, that car did move off onto the shoulder. But that's one of the problems with the crest of the hill. You don't see until you get over the top. It's a blind vertical corner, basically. It's a hill, but it's just like a blind corner to the left or the right. You can't see what's around it. Being very careful. So that was extremely lucky. Thankfully, that person did swerve off. Usually they don't. Very, very lucky on that. So in that situation, what can you do? Nothing. Nothing. You hope your gear is going to protect you. But at that speed, a head-on, it's probably a fatal accident. Okay, so we have left turners. Watch out for left turners. We're going into intersections, right? So as soon as we go into intersections, we're in orange stage. We see that person turning in front of us. So what can we do here is that we do some good progressive braking. We might have to do like more of an emergency progressive just to buy ourselves some time before we get close to them and so that they can go. And he did a nice little swerve, so new position for safety. So he swerved over just a little bit. That's very good.
Dumb old white-haired lady. Well,
okay.
I'm going to have to follow her.
No, we're not going to watch that part. All right. Impatient driver almost sideswipes me to avoid slowing down for her lane. Okay, let's take a look. Man, my back hurts. All right, so we're coming up. A bunch of red lights. Means there's an intersection coming up. Watch out for open. Ooh. Almost hit. Got very lucky. Got very lucky. A nice little Honda Rebel. So that person wasn't paying attention. Probably thought she came out of nowhere, so unintentional blindness.
This rider,
we were in the right on that one.
Series of mistakes, but definitely was
series of mistakes.
For his skills.
Going too fast for his skills. Okay. The road is okay. Oh, going a little too fast on that. Get back, get back, get back. Recorrected. Very good. Now, at this point, you're like, ooh, I made a mistake. I should probably slow it down for my skill set. Okay, it's not... A lot of us could probably ride at this speed and not have an issue, but you see how he was going in and out of his lane? Or not in and out of his lane, but switching lane positions a lot. So we're on the outside, then we hit on the inside, and then we got shot out to the outside. So just maintain one lane position. I like middle, middle, middle. Just maintain it. Try your best to maintain it. And that means you're going to have to adjust your speed to slow it down, maybe speed it up just a little bit. Samuel Torres, welcome. And just pick a lane position. If we're trying to go in and out and all that stuff, we can get shot out because the road, especially at these speeds, will push us out. So at this point, it's like instead of panicking and like slamming the brakes, do exactly what he did. Get yourself over as quick as possible because you don't know if there's any oncoming traffic. All right. Uh-oh, notice something wrong with his bike. Yeah, we're smoking. Last thing you want is oil dripping on that rear tire. License plate holder fell off and got stuck between the rear tire and swing arm, making a boot. Oh, it's probably nice little... Made some new treads on his tires. So license plate holder right underneath the bike. Make sure it's actually like secure. Yeah, that tire's destroyed.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's my license plate again, dude.
Again? Look at that thing. Yeah, all that tire is ripped off. You're gonna have to get a whole new rear tire on that one. Pickup truck decided to pull out right in front of me. Okay, let's see what happens here. Good job downshifting. We're coming to an intersection. We see the side of the vehicle right there. They're starting to pull out. Let's go ahead and slow it down a little bit more. So he pulled in the clutch and probably applied a little bit of the brakes and is just kind of rev bombing a little bit. That's okay. Like, I tell you guys not to rev bomb because you do remove power from your rear wheel, so you can't really accelerate or swerve very well. But he slowed down enough. So at that point, he's basically just use your horn. Just use your horn. Don't take away your power. But he slows it down, sees it. The person's coming out. So at this point, use your horn. Don't rev bomb. Just go ahead and downshift, apply the brakes, you know. But good job anticipating it. That was really good. Anticipating that somebody was going to be coming out. Reckle Teckle. Okay, interesting name. Oh, headlights in your lane. Good job finding the escape. That person did not help out by moving over. Thankfully, he had a dirt bike. Yeah, we're coming up to here. Crest of the hill, little corner. Uh-oh. Uncommon thing in a common situation. Headlights in your lane facing you. Not good. They should be on the other side. Maybe we should be on the other side. Who knows? I don't know where this is at. But we're going to have to find that escape. So if he swerved left, imagine that car's like, oh, crap, I'm in the wrong lane. So he swerves right, you swerve left. Now you have a head-on. So finding that small little gap on your side, since we have just a motorcycle, if we had a car, we'd get hit. So a good thing we're on a motorcycle, right? Because they were going to do that anyways. So the fact that they came upon us on a motorcycle versus a car, they actually got lucky. So we just find that little gap. And since he does have knobbies probably on this thing, yeah, you can probably do a little bit and get off-road. So just find that gap. So good job. Good job not panicking, not slamming the brakes. Uh-oh. What do we got here? We're going to intersect with a emerging vehicle.
Ignoring the rider, overtaking him by mere inches, and then brake checking him.
And brake checking him. Okay. What do we got? Whoa! And then we got the brake check. Okay. Well, they're braking because the vehicle's in front. That person is not paying attention. They don't know how to use mirrors. You know, there's some drivers out there that will just look straight. They won't look at their mirrors. They won't turn their heads. They're quite literally just looking straight. And that's all they do. And that's probably one of those drivers. Street Doom. Here we go. Okay, we're going to have anybody pull out. Oh.
What are you doing?
Yeah, they shouldn't have done that, but good job slowing it down. I wouldn't have rev bombed, just go ahead and apply the brakes. We have probably somebody passing, right? We're going pretty fast here. Oh, they cut us off a little bit. They used all of the lane, basically, both lanes. Yeah, good job finding that escape, though. This does happen, guys, whether you're in a car or a motorcycle. So the fact that we're on a motorcycle, we're able to kind of find some easier spots to navigate through. You'd be surprised, Horovac. A lot of times when you can explain it with stupidity, so on the last where we were talking about that blue car not seeing us, when you can just explain it with stupidity, typically that's what it is. People aren't usually like out to get us. It's very rare that there's somebody out there like, I want to hurt somebody. It's actually kind of rare. It's usually people hurt each other because it's an accident. But if you can explain it with them just being kind of dumb, or they make a mistake because they're not paying attention, which in turns means that they don't have the education for it. That's usually the case. So to me, it's like he's just a bad driver, an extremely bad driver that's going to cause an accident and cause injuries. I don't think it was purposeful. And that's what I have that mindset when I'm driving, and it makes it to where I'm like, oh, you're just an idiot, instead of like, hey, you're out to get me. So it doesn't make me Hanlon's razor, yeah. It doesn't make me angry, because then I don't think that they're actually out to get me. I just think they're idiots, and I feel sorry for idiots. So it's like, oh, you suck at driving. Okay. Instead of like, hey, you're out to hurt me. It changes your mindset. So you're not angry, and it really reduces road rage. All right, round on track. Having some fun. Somebody's going to low side, maybe high side, because this is pretty high speed here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, we went like up and over. Oh, 2 people injured. 2 people on the ground. All right, we got some, what was that? Some pigtails. Oh, it's Bambi. Almost hit Bambi. Oof. Thankfully got full gear. Oh, second. Oh, you see the braking? So when we're talking about progressive braking, we apply some brakes, the weight transfers to the front tire. This was like emergency grab. And that's fine if you have ABS, it's going to help you out. But watch the front of her bike just dive down. Once the front of her bike dives down, you have weight on that front tire. So you can apply more and more brake pressure because then with weight on that tire, you have traction on that tire. Now, our goal with progressive braking is to do it slowly, coming to a stop, or do it slowly, seeing it like an intersection or left turner. And then if we have to, we can apply more, or we can release a little bit and then swerve. So just watch. What I'm trying to explain here is that you're going to see it visually. So watch her front end dive. See how it dives down? So that was really good braking because she would have hit that deer. So watch it dive down. I'm going to go ahead and do it 2 more times. And so once you have weight on that front tire, you're going to be able to apply more and more progressive braking. Now, you're not going to be able to stop in this situation before, but it's just a really cool visual representation of that.
Come on, bro.
So open lane pattern. So his lane was moving slower than our lane. We're in the blind spot. They either didn't check their mirror or their blind spot. Either way, they're going to move over because what they're looking at is the car in front. So when we're in the blind spot and we see that our lane is moving and their lane isn't, just go ahead and release a little bit of that throttle so you can start, kind of going back because you're going less than the flow of traffic. And it's going to allow them to come in because they're going to do it anyways. Just allow them to come in.
Come on, bro. No turn signal.
All right, we're coming up to here. We got somebody right here. They're going to probably pull out. So good job. You hear him rolling off the throttle and applying the brakes. Watch, hear him roll off the throttle and apply the brakes. Side of the vehicle. Handled it really well. So that's what happens. This is how I would handle it. This is how I want you guys to handle it. Because then at this point, you saved yourself. Not a big deal. Okay, kind of right behind that vehicle. Not the best spot. Okay, everyone's going in and out. Whoa! See, this is why I like watching dumb people in front instead of having them behind me. You can just watch it. But stay away. Stay away from them. We're going pretty fast here. Crest of the hill, you can't see what's happening. Oh! That's not the truck's fault. That's not the truck's fault. But good job finding the escape. The truck pulled out, not seeing you because of the crest of the hill. Fully anticipating probably like a 50-mile-an-hour road. We're going 133. And so right here, when he sees us, he's like, oh, I got plenty of time because they're not going to get to me that quickly. But we did. And he's not going to get up to your speed because you're going so fast. So how about this? Let's not go this fast. Let's not speed. But if we ever get into ourselves in this situation, say if we're going normal speed and the truck pulls out, this is what we do. We find that escape path off to the side, and then we get ourselves out of this. So don't speed, find the escape path. I'm not encouraging you guys to be speeding, but let's not blame the truck. We all understand.
That's why you record, guys.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you. Open lane pattern. Watch out, anybody want to pop out. There it is. Good job with the brakes. Very good. Are we in 5th gear at 18? we might need a downshift. But that was open lane pattern right there. So big open lane for us. What we just did was switch from a long line into an open spot. What do you think everyone else is going to want to do? He upshifted from 4th to 5th. Unless it's like backwards over there. Maybe it's in Australia where everything's upside down. There we go. Downshifting, downshifting. Oh, we're not going to get mad. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. I don't know if he was getting mad or not, but we're just going to move on. All right, so no audio on this one. So we're going through an intersection. We're staggered. Very good. Watch out for this person wanting to come out into our lane. Okay, we're doing fine. I love the staggered position. Good space cushion in front of us. Getting closer to the blind spot. They're moving in. So just roll off the throttle. See what I mean by being staggered? Is that if you just roll off the throttle, that person is able to just move over. They're going to do it anyways. We see it on all these videos. They're going to do it anyways, whether we're there or not. But if we're staying staggered like this, when they do switch over, all you have to do is roll off that throttle just a little bit. So they're going to move over, roll off the throttle, let them in. Not a big deal. Create a new space cushion between you and this person, and you're doing fine. It's just flow of traffic. Going pretty fast here, higher than the flow of traffic. Okay, we're downshifting, and now we're going fast. Watch out for that person. What do we got here? Thanks, MotoStars. I can't see anything. Can't see anything. Are we just riding super fast? Okay. Thank you so much, MotoStars, for that. Didn't know what was happening in that one other than just acting like an idiot on the road. But with that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe. Grab yourself a Cardo Pack Talk Edge. And also their new stuff that they got going out. Download the Cardo app and everything. Link in the description for 10% off. And I'll see you on the next video.